Hey everyone, my name is Lauren and I'm a career counselor here at Widener. And I am here to talk to you today about how to harness the power of an informational interview. So let's get started. So what is an informational interview? What is this even and how can it help me? So very plainly, an informational interview is an opportunity for you to learn and explore. It's a 10 to 30-minute conversation with a professional or a graduate student who's working in a field or studying in a field that you're also interested in exploring. It's an opportunity for you to learn about someone else's experience with the goal of either confirming or denying whether or not that person's career path is right for you. So it's confirming or denying whether one of your career ideas is a good step for you based on someone else's experience in that career. It's also an opportunity for you to network should you eventually decide to go down a particular path. Having an informational interview with individuals that currently work in that space can help to grow your network for future you, as I like to say, for the possibility that you might get a job or internship in that space as you move forward throughout your education. An informational interview is not a conversation about employment. You're not in this conversation to ask anybody for an internship or job opportunity. Again, you're just there to learn about a certain career or industry based on someone else's experience. So that kind of removes the pressure from both parties. Why would you do an informational interview? Again, you're going to do an informational interview to connect with others that work for a particular organization or in a particular field of interest because you admire the work that they're doing. This is a really great opportunity also for you to do some interview practice. So although you're not the person that's answering the questions, you are going to be in a professional space and you can practice some interviewing skills because most likely, although you're going to be the one driving the conversation, the person who you're interviewing is also going to ask you questions about yourself. So you'll have the opportunity to practice those skills and talking about yourself in a low stress environment. The last reason why someone could do an informational interview is, again, just to seek avenues of referrals or other resources from experts in a field. So this is just another way for you to learn a little bit more about what it's like to work in a specific field and about resources that are available beyond the conversation, beyond the informational interview that you can access based on what the person that you're interviewing tells you about. So who should I ask for an informational interview? The who is people that are doing work that interests you. How do you find these people? You can get their names from professors, career counselors, alumni, relatives, friends, really anybody that you come in contact with who might also be in contact with somebody that you're hoping to learn more from. You can also search for individuals on online networking platforms like LinkedIn or Widener Connect. LinkedIn, you can just go to linkedin.com to access and create an account. And on Widener Connect, if you go to Career Design and Development's page on my Widener, you can connect with Widener Connect, or you can access Widener Connect on our Start Connecting tab on my Widener. So Career Design and Development, just search that on my Widener and then click on Start Connecting and you can access that resource. So once you've found somebody to connect with, you want to ask them for, about 20 minutes of their time, just so that you can speak with them to learn more about them. Also under the how, you do want to prepare a list of questions so that you're not kind of put on the spot during the informational interview. You have a list of questions that can help you guide the conversation. How do you ask somebody for, 20 to 30 minutes of their time? You can do this via sending a message or an email. So on an email, you have as much space as you need to present your ask. On LinkedIn, if you're connecting with somebody for the first time, you only have 300 characters, so you want to use them wisely. An example of either an email or a LinkedIn message that you could send to somebody is, hello, you'd probably want to put their name. Hello, Lauren. I'm an exploratory studies major at Widener, and in researching careers of interest, I came across your LinkedIn profile. Your career path at XYZ is exactly what I aspire to. Would you be willing to briefly chat with me so I can learn more about your work and how you got started? Thanks so much for considering this. It's quick, it's easy, it's introducing you, it's orienting them to you, it's explaining why you're reaching out, and it's explaining something specific about that person that you're hoping to learn more about. As long as your connection request or your message includes those areas, it'll be a successful connection request, and it will encourage the person to respond to you and hopefully set up an informational interview. So I recommend kind of pausing for a second and just letting all the information I told you just wash over you, and start brainstorming. So make a list, grab a piece of paper or open up a Word document and make a list of people that you would be interested in informationally interviewing, or companies that you would like to find somebody who works for them so you can informationally interview them, or people in your network who might not be doing something that you're interested in, but you think might have a larger network than yours, and they could connect you with somebody who is doing work that you're interested in. So just take a minute, pause this video, and brainstorm a little. Welcome back. So you might be thinking, okay, I found somebody I want to interview. I have drafted an email and I know exactly what I want to say to them to get them to agree to chat with me. They have responded and they're very open to talking to you so that you can learn more about their work. So now what do you ask? Here are some questions for employers. How did you get started in this field? Why do you like working here, and what makes this organization different from its competitors? What advice do you have to give to someone wanting to start their career in this field or discipline? What mistakes do you see early hires make? These are just examples. The list of questions can go on, and they really should be based on where your curiosity is taking you and what you're really hoping to learn. These are some good questions for graduate programs. So you could either speak to an alumni of a program, a student that's currently in a program, or an admissions officer of a program that you're interested in applying for. But what characteristics do you look for when considering students for admission? If you're talking to a student, you can say, what characteristics do you feel the admissions office looks favorably upon? Do you see any potential gaps in my background? How long do students usually take to complete their degrees? How does the department provide assistantships or fellowships or grants? What kinds of employment are possible for students graduating from the program I'm considering? Where are your past students employed? Are there any program alumni I might speak to as well? So you do want to end your conversation by attempting to spread your network, asking to speak to alumni, or if you're speaking to an employer, asking, is there anyone else at the company you recommend I talk to? This helps your network expand. It helps the conversation continue even after you part ways. More examples of questions. Do you have any advice on courses I should take to make me more marketable? What graduate degrees or special certifications should I pursue to differentiate myself in this field? Do you have any ideas for first steps I should take to succeed in this field or organization? And then, do you know anyone else I can talk to as I plan my future in this field? Again, that final question, that should always be your last question. Again, it's helping to spread that network, helping you to learn more. What not to ask. Do you have any good jobs or internships I can apply for? But you can ask, I realize this is an informational interview, but if you were interviewing me for an actual position, would you have any concerns based on our conversation today? It lets somebody know that you're interested in working for them, but it's not straight up asking for a job. Okay, so I would pause here and again, just brainstorm, make a list of questions And maybe, you're considering 3 different majors or 2 different careers. Make a list of questions for each one. So if you're deciding between being a psychologist and a social worker, or if you're deciding to go into business management or communication studies, make a list of questions that you have about the jobs or careers that you could pursue going down each of those ideas, each of those rabbit holes. And then this gives you a nice jumping off point for questions that you can ask when you find somebody that you can informationally interview. So pause the video here and just take a second or 2 to brainstorm, and then we'll get back together. Before we wrap up, I just have a couple more points I'd like to hit on. So are phone or Zoom informational interviews okay? Yes, absolutely. In person is usually better, just so that you can have that kind of 3D experience and you can experience someone and they can experience you in kind of like all of the forms of communication. So you're able to interpret, body language and all of that fun stuff. So in person is best, but phone and Zoom are totally fine. Make sure that you have selected a place that is, private with no distractions, whether you're meeting in person or virtually, just so that there's no barriers in communication based on stuff that you can't control. So at the end of the interview, as I mentioned, you want to ask if there's anyone else that you should talk to. But then before you part ways, you definitely want to thank this person and acknowledge that you appreciate their time and advice. You might also want to ask if it's appropriate to stay in touch and ask them the best ways to do that. Asking if you can connect on LinkedIn, asking for their email to stay connected. And then kind of, follow up based on whatever sort of communication plan that you set when you part ways. Then within 24 hours of the conclusion of your informational interview, follow up again with a thank you note. Thank you notes don't have to be anything epic or huge. It could be 3 to 4 sentences, just thanking the person for their time, explaining what you've taken away, and then just mentioning that you're excited to stay in touch in the future. Thank you notes are just a really nice touch, again, just to show your appreciation for that person's time. All right, you did it. So now you know the goals for your conversation, you know who to ask, and you know what to ask. So it's time to start exploring. So good luck finding people to informationally interview, and I hope that this informs your career exploration journey. Thanks and have a good one.